Hey friends on YouTube, welcome to our yoga class. I'm so happy you're here. Just framing out, and I'm really happy we're going to get started on Instagram as well. Give me just a moment. Hey guys, we're going to start our 30-minute midday flow. I'm so happy you're here. We're going to get started in a seated position. Yeah? So take a moment, get yourself settled. If you need any props or blocks, you're more than welcome. This is a 30-minute midday flow live on Instagram and YouTube, and I'm so happy you're here. Let's get started. Let's take a moment to just have a seat. Feel free to use any props you need, and whatever lets you get settled. Alrighty. Maybe you come to a cross-legged position or even kneeling, whatever you prefer. Just sit tall. Find your base. I want you to close the eyes, maybe placing the hands in the lap. Soften the shoulders. And notice the weight of your pelvis rooting downward. Maybe you can feel your sits bones on either side of your sacrum, equally pressing down into the mat. If you notice any gripping in the hip flexors, just try to soften the knees. Grow up tall from that nice gentle base. The abs are gently engaged, shoulders are softened. We're going to take a moment to engage the abdominals even between the ribs. Sit up nice and tall. As you close your eyes and breathe, I want you to see if you can lengthen your inhale just a little. And then lengthen your exhale just a little. Trying to find an even breath in and an even breath out. Maybe we start to work into a little 3-part breath. So on your next inhale, I want you to notice the depth of the belly expand. Then maybe the waistline and the ribs. As you exhale, feel the ribs soften, the waistline, the belly inward. Taking that from the bottom up, inhale 1, 2, and 3. Exhaling 3, 2, and 1. Once more. Inhale 1, 2, and 3. Exhale 3, 2, 1. On your next inhale, sweep those arms out and up. Exhale down through heart center and pause. Take a moment to set an intention for today's practice. Whatever's calling to you in the back of your mind on what you need, go ahead and settle into that. Every inhale drawing in focus there. Every exhale just softening into the present. On your next inhale, let's flow the arms. Inhale out and up. Exhale out and down. Inhale out and up. And exhale out and down. Last time's a little different. Inhale out and up. Go to your right with a nice tip. Exhale. As you take this tip, feel the fingers point away, the elbows point in, and a gentle opening of the chest to reach side. Gently find your diagonal, reach over the right thigh. Softening downward. Heavy shoulders and head, just relax over. Gently walk to the center. Maybe the arms are stretched or just softened like ragdoll, your choice. Gently beginning to roll up. Use the strength in the core to help each section of the spine grow. Bottom, middle, and up. Flow it tall. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. This one changes. Inhale up. Exhale, tipping left. Left fingers point out, elbow into the body. Feeling the chest forward. Really trying to reach side. Nice long side of the body. Gently fold over your left diagonal. Feel the chest maybe square towards the thigh. Just soften over. Gently walk the hands front. Once again, arms can be long, maybe just softened inward. And slowly begin to roll up. Using that core to support the spine. Inhale, arms out and up, preparing for a twist. Exhale, right hand behind, left hand across the body. Look over the right shoulder. Your back arm is strong like a brace, supporting the back. Your obliques and your front arm help you twist. Take a deep inhale, get a little taller. Exhale, soften into the twist. Let's come out the same way we came in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, second side. Left hand moves back, right arm across. Start to take your twist. Once again, that back arm is strong and straight. Arm in front helps you twist along with those obliques. Sit up a little taller. Deep inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, arms up. And exhale out and down to make our way into tabletop. Go ahead and sweep the legs around. Or simply roll over the ankles. And tabletop, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Spread those fingers wide and gaze between the thumbs. Feel the spine long and straight. On your next inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward, tailbone up for cow. Exhale, pull the belly up into the spine, tuck the head in the pelvis, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Go ahead and start moving at your own pace. Noticing how one side of the body stretches while the other one strengthens and then reverses. Noting the way your shoulders, your neck, and pelvis feel. Gently release back towards tabletop. Tuck those toes, down dog. As you settle into this pose, maybe for the first time today, go ahead and spread your fingers wide, ears between the biceps. See if you can get the back of the neck a little longer. As the tailbone reaches up and back, it's okay to bend the knees. The heels are driving downward, but they don't have to touch the floor. Gently move forward into your plank, shoulders over wrists. Feel the straight, strong spine. If you need to drop the knees, that's okay. Otherwise, we're really trying to press the floor away, shoulder blades apart. On your next inhale, gently move the shoulders over the fingertips and exhale down through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Press down with the hands, pelvis, thighs, and feet. Open the chest forward. Exhale, down dog. Let's take that low flow 2 more times. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, down dog. Begin to tippy-toe the feet all the way to the hands to begin our sun salutation. Take a moment first to ragdoll out, hang upside down. Maybe gaze at the knees or between them to just soften. First time we stand today is not a hinge, but a roll up. So slowly bend the knees, root the tailbone down. Begin to engage the lowest part of your belly to support the low back, then middle, upper, shoulders roll back. Deep inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, cycle the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Your choice of arms. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, plank, step those feet back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, or if up dog is in your practice, you can take it. And exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, lift the heels this time, like you're stretching the underarms back like a cat. Deep inhale. And then exhale, hop, step, or jump to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, hinge to stand. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, cycle the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a moment to rest here, pause, or take your sun salutation one more time. I'll stop cueing, but feel free to follow along or make it your own. Go for it. We'll all meet back in down dog. Whenever you arrive back in down dog, notice the equal weight in your hands and in your feet. Spread those fingers wide. Take a deep inhale, lift the right foot up. Flex the foot and dial the toes down. Square off those hips. And then exhale, knee to nose, round forward. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Once more, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. This time, step it through a runner's lunge. All 10 toes face forward, feet are hip width apart. Take a twist. Plant the left hand, right hand moves to the hip or straight up. Lengthen the neck. Feel your big, broad wingspan from hand to hand. Right hand down for low lunge. Drop the left knee, untuck the toes, and then bring the hands wherever you choose, knee, hips, or straight up. Notice the way the left hip flexor feels with nice square hips. Preparing for lizard, bring those hands back down to the mat. Dial the right toes out to the side. And then option to sink a little lower or take any other variation that feels good. If you like to roll onto the outside edge of the right foot or lift the back knee, you're more than welcome. Take a moment to settle into this hip opener and breathe. Long exhales. Gently begin to release. Bring the hands down to the mat. Square off the front foot, preparing for pyramid. Go ahead and find your runner's lunge. Lift the back knee. And then put the weight forward into your front leg as you step the back one forward to find a staggered stance. All 10 toes face forward. And we want to see if we can get a nice flat low back. So if you need to, just go ahead and rock forward slightly. Maybe even bring the hands to the low back to notice if it slants to one side or the other. Nice long breaths here. This is a great pose for blocks. Step the left foot forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, hinge to stand. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, cycle the arms. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Go ahead and square off those hips. Really feel equal weight in the hands. Left foot up, deep inhale. Flex the ankles so the toes stay dialed down. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, knee to nose. Step it through, runner's lunge. Feet are hip-width apart and all 10 toes face forward. Keep the right hand down. Left hand moves to the hip, knee, or straight up for a twist. Big, broad wingspan here. Keep the neck long and keep breathing. Left hand down, low lunge. Gently drop the right knee. Option to untuck the toes. Take your hands wherever suits you best on the side. It's okay if it's different than the other side. Notice the way the right hip flexor feels. Preparing for lizard, gently bring the hands back down to the mat. Dial the left toes out to the side. Option to sink a little lower. Roll to the outside edge of the left foot. Lift the back knee, whatever feels good. Feel free to go for it. Really breathing into this deep twist. If you feel any asymmetry in the body, right to left, that's okay. We're naturally asymmetrical because the way that our organs hang in our body affects us, the way we interact with the world, dominant and non-dominant affects us. So if you notice these imbalances, note self-judgment. Just notice and adjust. It's okay to find balance in different ways on the right and the left. Gently start to release. Preparing for pyramid. Go ahead and pass through your runner's lunge. Square off your front foot. Lift your back knee. Step the right foot forward to find a staggered stance. All 10 toes face forward, and the feet are still hip-width apart. You might check that low back to make sure it's not slanting to one side, but square it off. And once again, blocks are so great in this pose. Deep breaths. Gently step the right foot forward to the top of the mat. Hinge to stand, all the way up. Deep inhale. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, cycle the arms. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold and hold. Bend the knees, plant the hands. Keep the right foot where it is, left one back, crescent. With all 10 toes facing forward, gently begin to find your balance, moving the hands to the hips, knees are straight up. In crescent, all 10 toes face forward. Feet are hip-width apart, and the back heel is up. Find some strength here, you got it. Deep breaths, soften those shoulders. Warrior two. Spin the back heel down and extend those arms long. We want our right big toe visible on the inside of the right knee. Our back foot turned out no more than our right ankle. We're using our core to bring our rib cage over our pelvis with a nice long spine. On your next inhale, gently begin to straighten the front leg. Exhale, slide forward like you're reaching as far as you can with your right fingertips. And then gently soften into triangle. Right hand to the floor, a block, or the shin. Left hand reaches up. As you stretch upward, let that energy in your hand help you balance here. Not sinking down, but feeling really expansive in this position. Use your strength. Inhale all the way up, straight arms, straight legs to the ceiling. Turn all 10 toes to face front and exhale, forward fold. All the way down into your straddle. Take a moment to ragdoll it out. Take a look at your right foot. Walk around to runner's lunge at the top of your mat. Step the left foot forward to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, hinge to stand. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, cycle the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Pause. Bend the knees and plant the hands. Keep the left foot where it is. Step the right foot back. You stay where you are. I'm going to go ahead and turn around. Preparing for crescent. Gently begin to bring the hands to the knees, hips are straight up. Feel that your stance is hip width apart. Your back foot is lifted with the heel. And all 10 toes face forward. Find your strength. Soften those shoulders. Warrior two. Spin the back heel down and extend those arms wide. Check that you can see your left big toe on the inside of the left knee. The right foot is no more than a right angle to the back leg. Use that core, stay nice and upright. On your next inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, fingertips as far forward as possible for triangle. Left hand moves to a block, the floor, or the shin. Right arm stretches up. Feel really expansive here. Grow tall, even though we're stretching down and forward. We're going to use our strength. Get really tall. Get the hands all the way up, straight arms, straight legs. This time, bring the hands down. Turn all 10 toes to face the same side. Go ahead and heel toe the feet all the way together. With the big toes to touch, we're going to take an inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hands down through heart center, and pause. We're going to start to come down through a squat or a toe stand, but our big toes, our knees, our thighs are all going to stay really squeezed into the midline. Start to bend the knees. Keep the heels down as long as you can. When they're ready to lift, think about bringing your tailbone towards your heels. See how low you can go. And eventually we'll come to sit almost on our heels. If you need to bring those hands down, go for it. Any wobbles or just strengthening. And then lift the heels as high as you can. This is our balancing pose for today. So take a moment to just find your balance. Maybe bringing your hands to your knees, hips, or up. Use that midline, squeeze in. And then find your drishti in front of you, your focal point. Breathe into that spot. We're going to slowly start to release. Bring the hands down to the floor and gently begin to have a seat. You can work through your mobility squat, drop the heels and sit down. You might find another way to find cobblers. Soles of the feet together, hold on to the ankles, and gently press the elbows into the knees and fold the chest towards the feet. Maybe drop the head, just hang for a moment. Let that breath slow down. Gently begin to sit up. And go ahead and come back to your original seated position. Once you find your seat, I want you to close the eyes. I want you to notice the difference between this position at the beginning of class and now. No judgment, no criticism, just notice. Committing ourselves as yogis to be good students of our body, noticing, learning, and adjusting. We're going to take a few breaths in silence to close practice. Maybe bring the hands to the lap, to the heart, to the knees. Gently bring your hands to heart center if they're not already. Take a moment to reflect back on your intention with compassion to wherever you are, your yoga journey, whatever's happening in the rest of our lives, our day, off our mat. Giving ourselves permission to bring that intention into those spaces too. We'll gently bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope this function does a great midday practice, and it'll be available on YouTube and Instagram now forever. So I hope you enjoy. My name is Deanna with Motionally Available. This is your 12 o'clock midday yoga. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining.